Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Monday, March 12th. Time is 8:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh boy, it is a tough one with daylight savings. Wow. Okay, so I looked at the charts this morning. I'm actually short 10 contract 61. Just got it right here. Half to come off at 51. Stop is sitting at 71 at this moment. And what I am seeing. Okay. Based off of the down pressure that we came into, what is that? Actually that was yesterday. And we're actually in the value area right now. So I'm basing this off of the 80% rule. What we have is, two consecutive bar closes within it. It's actually broke through the point of control, and now I'm expecting a push down to the 61.13 level here at the one deviation line. So because I just sat down, ideally I would wait for a pullback to that 8 period average. And going this far back, it's not nothing relevant way back there. So reversal sequence here, nothing outstanding. It already played itself out, and now we're starting to push down. So this looks like a continuation sequence coming into here with these aggressive sellers. So at this point, we're just going to play this as a short based off 80% rule and go forward from there. Stochastic sitting smack dab in the middle. So it very well could hold off of the 50 right here. But being a scalp to position player, I think we'll at least get 10 off on the short end. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'll be back. All right, guys, went ahead and pulled half off at 54. For 7 ticks, and I am going to move my stop to 64. That is for a 3 tick stop. I'm not exactly sure if this is, because this actually broke above, start turn down here, and this looks like here a pullback, and then probably could turn long again. The 50 period average is holding, so we're just going to tighten up and actually see if this turns up or not. So wanted to pull a little bit of profit off at that point. So, all right, guys, 5 contract short, 61.61, stop sitting at 64 for 3 ticks, and we'll see where we go from here. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I went ahead and moved my stop to break even, guys, from this point. I set a pill point to come off at 41 for 20 ticks. So let's see. We did get a close below the 50 here. So, all right, now we just got to see if we're going to keep on pushing down from this point. So ideally, it's still going to come on down to 61.14, but we'll see. I did draw some fib lines, and it is holding at the 38.2, which is an important level. And ideally I like 61.8, but the 50 is sitting right there on value area low at 61.13. So we'll see how this all plays out. All right, 5 contract short, 61.61, stop sitting to break even, pill point at 41 for 20 ticks. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so here's where we're at. Down here, we're actually channeling along a bit. What I did was added 5 more contracts to the 61. I got in at 59 or 58, and my average came back to 61.59, my dollar cost average for entry. So 10 contracts short, 61.59, 59.5 actually, but that's way too much math. So I'm gonna just round that up to 59, or yeah, I'll leave it at 59. Should round it up to 60. 10 contracts short, 61.59. I moved my stop back up to 64. That is for a 5 tick stop, and I'm looking to pull half off at 49. for 10 ticks, 49. So, ideally when we channel, it should break down again, and we'll just kind of see what happens at this point. Soon as, or if it comes off at 49, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to break even. All right, guys, it's my brother calling. I'll be right back. Okay, I got half off, came off at 61.48, and that leaves me 5 contracts short, readjusted to 61.58 now. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to, boy, that is right there. Now, can't do it. Stop's going to be at 60 for a 2-tick stop. And if we get another breakdown, then I can move it to a break even. So 58.40. I'm going to set a pill point for 38 for 20 ticks. And we'll see what happens from this point. All right, I'll be back. All right, had a slight breakdown. Missed 2 ticks from, oh boy, reversal sequence just set up there. 41. All right, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to break even at this point, and yeah, we'll just leave it there. Let me see what we got going on here. 46, 36, 26. Okay, 36 is here, the 26. Just a blank area, but yesterday's value area high, according to Apex, is at 22, 21, somewhere in there. All right, and then we are in the oversold area as well. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull 2 for where it's sitting at right now. Buy 2 at market. All right, those came off at 48. So that leaves me 3 contracts short, 61.58, and I'll leave another pill point sitting at 38 anyway. And let's see how it holds up against the 50 fib line right here. All right, it still should come on down, so we'll see. All right, guys, I'll be back. Okay, I went ahead and one came off at 39, or pulled it off at 39 for 19 ticks. It came down touch, didn't come off though. So that leaves me 2 contracts short, 61.58. I'm gonna leave my stop at break even for the moment. Actually, no, I'm not bringing it on down to 55. That'll lock in 3 ticks, and then this could turn still, turn north right here at this level, based off of this print. This isn't a bad print at all, as far as cluster wise. Not as big as I'd like, but we'll see what happens here. All right, guys, 2 contracts short, 61.58. Stop is at 55 to lock in 3 ticks, and no pill points from this point. So I'm probably going to look to exit out of these positions. I just want to see what happens right here in this area first. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I stopped out at this point here, so this looks like this is a turn north. And now I think I'm going to see if we can get some kind of a pullback, probably right around 47 range, and I'll probably look to get long at that point. Ideally down at 41, but we'll see. All right, out of the market at the moment. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I think this probably was the pullback here, based off of this. This is a weak print, but it's valid at this moment. Went ahead and hopped long, 10 contract 61.62. Not an ideal feel, but I think we're going to get some serious momentum pushing this guy up here. And I really don't think it's going to pull on back here to the 8. I was looking at the aggressive sellers in this area between 63 and basically 659. So, and it got hung up in this area, so I went ahead and hopped it long. Looked to pull half off at 72, and stop is sitting at 52 at the moment. And I'm gonna leave it there. So where we at? 7 ticks, 6 ticks. Let's see if we can see anything to stop going up from that point. 58. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop up now. 58. $57. Okay, 57 for a 5-tick stop, and let's see where we get. See if we can keep pushing from this. All right, guys, I'll be back. Okay, went ahead and pulled half off at 68 for 6 ticks. Stop's going to stay at 57 for 5 ticks. So at worst, it's a +1 on this trade. So let's see what happens here. And ideally, it will just continue to go up at this point. How high, I have no idea. With a big old push up from last week. Or on Friday, rather. Let's see here. So, isn't any news out that I can really decipher at the moment. So I'll pull back to the 38.2 and then push up from here, possibly breaking high of the day. And we'll just kind of watch what happens with stochastics. But add to a valid reversal sequence. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, right on the 9. All right, I'll be back. Okay, went ahead and pulled one at 77 for 15 ticks. That leaves me 4 contracts long, 61.62. Stop still sitting at 57. And I might go ahead and move that up to break even now at 62. And that's 4 contracts. Okay, so right here is the 50 period average, and the point of control for both Apex and market profile that I use from futures.io. So this might get held up in this area, so just wanted to take a little bit more profit off. 82 is the 20 tick pill point, and it may have a tough time getting up there. A lot of orders sitting right here at 80 on the level 2 as well. So just locking in some profit there. 4 contracts long, 61.62. Stop at break even. No pill points at the moment. So we're going to let this one ride out and see what happens. So I got to run off for just a bit, guys. And I'll be back and give any updates. All right, see you in a bit. Wow, big old push down. Okay, stopped out at this point here. I'll probably look to get back long here in just a minute, so give me a second. Okay, long 10 contract 61.48. It did pull on back here to this point, so hop that one long. Stop sitting at 41, 7 ticks. Look to pull half off at 58. Right here. So, all right, trying to get out of here. So I need to manage this one before I head out the door. So I'm gonna sit here and watch for just a bit. All right, be back soon. Okay, pulled half off at 57 for 9 ticks. At this point leaves me 5 contracts long, 61.48. I'm going to move my stop up to 44. That's gonna be for a 4-tick stop, and at this point I can actually walk away because at worst be +1 again. All right, guys, I'll be back in probably 20 minutes or so. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I am back. Let's see where we are at. I got stopped out at 45. So I was back. Let's see, was that the big drop there? So probably over in here somewhere. So now out of the market. And let's see if we can get caught up a bit, see what's going on here. So 1 deviation. Has it touched yet? Nope, not yet. 14. Okay. So we're still channeling down. So I'll probably look to play around this area. Still, ideally, I like the 61.8. So it's taking its own sweet time, trickling up. But it is going down though, so we'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna watch and we'll see if we can grab another trade. I'll be back in a bit. These charts are just moving in slow motion today. So my thought is we probably get on down here to the 1 deviation line, and then it may shoot up pretty violently. That's kind of the hope. So I'm hoping to get filled around here. I'm not seeing much as a reversal sequence yet though. So I'm a little hesitant to pull the trigger, but we'll kind of get an idea. So I mean, it is just trickling down really slow right now, and we're well into market open hours, so we'll see if we can get something going here, and hopefully some type of a cluster sequence will happen. So let's see, this isn't bad here, but this is 17. This is actually the threshold. I think one. Let me see here. It's 37, 27, 17. Yeah, 1 tick within the threshold. So we'll kind of watch and see, but I'm starting to get bored. All right, guys, I'll be back. Okay, guys, we got a divergence set up over here. Look like it's gonna hit pretty heavily. This bar closes in 41 minutes. I got long 61.23 right here, and it's been kind of it was lingering for just a minute, and I fired the video up, and now we're starting to jump up a little bit. Looks to pull half off at 33, and stop is sitting at 13 right here on the 1 deviation line. And actually, I'm gonna move my stop up to oh boy, stop's coming up to 17. Six tick stop. Okay, bar just closed. Let me go ahead and pull something off of this right now. I'm still not sure. Okay, 5 came off at 30 for 7 ticks. I'm going to move my stop on up to break even. 23. And now, let's see if we get this break. We still have not touched the value area low yet. So we're back down into oversold again. And this was just pretty much a scalp technique because I don't see any reversal sequence coming up yet. Or I don't see any just yet. So, but we're just going to kind of play this one. Well, I was playing the extremes as far as this channel here, so we'll see if we continue to push up at this point. Okay, guys, 5 contracts long, 61.23, stop sitting at break even. Okay, if I would have held that, I would have came off there. I'm going to set a pill point for 43. Sell one there. All right, I think this is gonna be my last trade. This is a boring day today, and then still getting acclimated to daylight savings time. So we'll see what happens. I'll be back. All right, stopped out here, and actually I am going to wait this one on out. This is a pretty hefty divergence here. I just marked it out, the light blue lines. So I may look in on the one again, but I think I'm going to actually wait for a reversal sequence to pop up and go for it from there. So, all right, one more trade, maybe. We'll see. All right, I'll be back. Okay, guys, long 10 contract 61.13 right here off the one deviation line. Look to pull half off at 23. Stop is going to be sitting at 05 for an 8-tick stop at this particular moment. Wasn't an immediate turnaround, so I may actually just end up closing this trade out. Not sure yet, but actually I'm gonna move my stop up to 10, and that's gonna be for a 3-tick stop. All right. Because we didn't get a sequence here, there's chances we're going to come on down to the 61.8 fib, and I'll engage from that point. So I was thinking it would probably form on this bar around in this area, but haven't seen anything yet. But looked like it may actually form here. We got a lot of volume coming in on this one. So 13, 68. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm closing this trade out. All right, it closed +3. Oops, did I mean to do that? Okay, yeah, I'm going to sit still for just a quick moment and see if we're going to push on down just a bit more. We did touch the buy area low, though, so. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a bit. There's the volume I'm looking for. Okay, we see 8 seconds left on this bar. Decent clusters, not amazing. I mean, they're comparable, all of this here. So we're probably looking around 86. All right, there we go. Let me see here. All right, let me hop in. All right, long 10 contract 60.90. I'll set a pill point for 61 even. Stop is going to be sitting at 60.80. 60.80. Let's see, I don't think I jumped the gun on that. $60.80 is to stop. Okay, guys, let me get stuff set up. I'll be right back. Oh, ouch. Stopped out there. Full 10 ticks. That's rare. That one hurt. Okay. Did we get to 68? A lot of volume coming in. I'm going to have to sit still for just a minute and see what is forming here. All right. Let me see if I can make. I think that put me probably back at about a scratch day. So let me see if I can at least get 10. Make 10 ticks. So I didn't mean to give that back. All right, I'll be back. Okay, long off the 1.5 deviation line here, 60.68. Let me set a half off at 78. 5 sell. And stop. 63. 63. 5-tick stop. Sell 10 and stop. Okay, half just came off at 78. So stop is going, I'm going to leave it at 63. Okay, is that right? That is right. Okay, 60, 68. So at this point, I am going to just wait this on out. That full 10 tick stop hurt quite a bit. Oops. But the divergence is still in effect. A lot of volume came in on this bar here. Right there. So, decent cluster there. Still not super impressive compared to everything here, but that 15,000 volume is nice. So we're going to see if we can just ride this guy on up here. I don't want to peel anything, but I do want to get my stop to break even. 68, 68, 78. So at 88, actually, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to break even. At 68. Not 66. And stay a tick, 2 ticks below that. Okay, let's see if we can get some type of turnaround here. So this is it for me. I know it's a scratch day right now, or they're close to. So want to see if we can at least have a decent Monday. All right, I'll be back. Okay, after the long wait, just pulled 4 contracts off at 61. 61.18 for 50 ticks. I'm going to let the last one ride. I will move the stop up just a little bit. So that was actually pretty decent there. Let me get this adjusted. Let's see here. 87. Stop will come up to 88. That'll lock in 20 ticks. 88. And then I'm going to set a 100 tick run on the last one at 61.68. And we'll just kind of see what happens there. So, definitely out of a scratch today and into profit. So, don't know how much, but I will take it. All right, I'll be back to wrap this video up a little bit later. All right. Okay, if I had to trade like this every day, I think I would have been burnt out a long time ago. All right, here's where we are at. I've adjusted my stop up to 61.28. That will lock in 60 ticks, and I brought my final take profit on down to 61.48, and that will be for 80 ticks if we can push on up there. We've just reached the overbought area, so not really expecting it to get much further, but just want to get on up out of this trade right now. I could just leave it and see if we actually hit 100 ticks eventually, but I expect the markets to slow down here. So I apologize for this super long video. I was fighting to get back from scratch, and we've done that. So at least 60 ticks is locked in right now. We'll see if we can finish this video on up and go forward from there. All right, I'll be back. All right, so I'm going to shut this video on down. So what I've done, I figured since I waited this long, I went ahead and adjusted back up to 61.68 for 100 ticks. And I'm going to leave my stop at 61.28 for 60 ticks, I believe it is. So if I trade tomorrow, I will let you know the outcome. If it's still channeling, I will be highly shocked, but one of these is going to get hit eventually. But I haven't been watching this for several hours, and the video got way too long, so I apologize for all of that. And I try to keep it in 15-20 minute range, and we just got overboard. So thanks for watching, guys. It was a profitable day. I'm gonna just go ahead and put 60 ticks on this one, but I'll follow it up with ongoing as well. All right, have a good one. We'll see you later.